emoción, ¿no? Estaba así.
Algunas eran solemnes, ancianos vestidos con ropa gris y malvas, maestros artesanos de rostros graves, mujeres sonrientes pero dignas, llevando en brazos a sus chiquillos y charlando mientras avanzaban. This workshop was great. I came because I know Spanish, I use it almost every day, but I'm really shy with it because I think too much. So the idea of doing it with improv is really good because it gets me out of my head and makes me just use the language without thinking or without caring if I look stupid or not. And it was fun to meet new people and be creative. And I'm a teacher and I supervise teachers from all disciplines, and I told all the language teachers about the activities we do so they could use them with high school students. So I think it's great in terms of language acquisition too.
Sure. This was my first time doing improv, which is very exciting, and I just started learning Spanish, so I think for me it was really wonderful to be in a space where everyone was very accepting that I didn't know the language much. I felt that I could trust everyone I was with. It was super fun, and I don't speak the language much at all, so we just sort of went with what we knew. Some people knew more, others knew less, but it worked out really well.
Sí, pero tu coche, lugar para una persona y nosotros dos personas.
Yeah. So the experience was really great. I think that some of the great takeaways, even in like a short, intensive amount of time, is that you're sort of working with the language in a very functional and a real way. At the same time, you're learning other things, so you might have to be really preoccupied about like the rules of a certain improv game or like being in a scene. So you sort of relax on the words a little bit, and you don't have to trip over them as much because you're also focused on other things. So it was really good that way. And then there's building exercises, right, where it might just be a word that you need to be thinking of ahead of time. So that's a really nice build up. And then you go to like maybe a sentence or a scene or a repeat with a partner. So I think it was a really great experience. One thing you couldn't count on is the people in the group were really awesome, so that kind of helped bring up things like creativity and trust, and so it was really a great experience, both from a language standpoint, a sort of acting standpoint, and I learned a lot.
Un rompecabezas. ¿Y qué son las ligas? Gracias, recibo. Recibo las ligas, estoy muy agradecida por ellas. ¿Y qué son?
Quería una mascota, ¿verdad?
Bueno, quería un novio.
¿Qué está haciendo la banda?
Un líquido se está acelerando de la banda.
¿Dónde dices que empezaste a trabajar de mecánica?
Yo trabajé en un restaurante.
So I kind of lost my Spanish when I moved out of Chicago. And I didn't really speak it that much, even though like my parents encouraged it. My dad especially, really encouraged it. But I just never did because at school, obviously the English is spoken. And so I started forgetting it. And then just now, I think I struggle a lot with it. I understand it, just some words are a little difficult. But I feel like this class definitely will help me speak properly and just speak it more better and help me with my Spanish because obviously when you practice something, you get better at it. So yeah, I'm glad that I came here because it'll help me improve my Spanish.